Hi guys, this is Jess from Blue Moon Fitness. Today we're going to talk about how to make some healthy chocolate muffins. And this is a really good way for your kids to eat healthy. You might be wondering, but it's chocolate. How is it healthy? My kids are going to get wired. Well, there's some hidden vegetables in these muffins and protein, and they're still going to be delicious. So let's get started. It's a very, very simple recipe. There are a lot of ingredients, but most of these ingredients you already have at home. All you need is a blender. There's many different types of blenders that you can have. Even if you have a food processor, you don't even necessarily need a large blender like this. You can also have one of the small ones for shakes. So we're going to get started. So your base of this is going to be bananas. About 1 cup of bananas. I have just one large banana. Should be about 1 cup. I just broke it up into smaller pieces. You can mash it if you want, like you're making banana bread. And your other base is going to be some zucchini. Now, as you can tell, this does not look like a zucchini. That's because I peeled it and I grated it. You do not need to go to that length. I would go ahead and peel it, but you can just chop it up into pieces just like the banana as well. This is 1 cup, or about 1 medium zucchini. And there is your base and hidden vegetables. Here comes your other hidden vegetables. So I have kale here. It's about a nice handful of kale. I think I used about 3 stems worth. Go ahead and peel the leaves off the stem. You can also use spinach if you're interested in spinach rather than kale. Both of them will be nice and hidden underneath all the rest of these flavors that we're using. Just that. Alright. Next we're looking at our glue. So we have 3 eggs here, 3 large eggs. I didn't beat them up, I didn't separate them at all. Just 3 nice eggs go in here. Our glue. Now we get to our baking substances. So I have some chia seeds. I'm sorry, these are flax seeds. Flax seeds are really good for protein. You can have them ground or in just the seed variation. It really doesn't matter which way you have them. The seeds, you'll get a little bit more of a grainy texture as if you're using some multi-grain toast. If you don't have flax seeds, don't worry, there's other ways to get protein into this recipe. So this is about 2 tablespoons worth of flax seeds. I have some honey to sweeten it up. This is just 1/4 cup regular old honey. There we go. All that in there. And then of course, everybody's favorite, we have a 1/2 cup of peanut butter. This is still going to sweeten it up, but add some more, of course, some great flavor, but some more protein and some nice carbohydrates. There we go. I'm sorry, that was 1 cup peanut butter. If you aren't a fan of peanut butter and you'd rather have almond butter, that is fine too. Stick with 1 cup, and that works out well. For our last ingredient that I already have prepared, I have some protein powder. Now you can just do some chocolate cocoa powder. Make sure it is at least semi-sweet. It's not the raw cocoa. This is going to sweeten it up a little bit, create the chocolate effect. I am having about 1/4 cup of chocolate protein powder. That's going to make it have an extra protein pack. And that can replace the protein from the flax seeds if you don't have that. But if you don't have protein powder or you don't want to use protein powder, you just want to have the kids get some veggies with their chocolate muffins, just do 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. Okay. Now we're going on to a little bit more baking goods. So this is baking powder. You're going to do 1 teaspoon baking powder. Nice and level. Next is some vanilla. Gonna do still 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Right in there. And last but certainly not least, everybody's favorite, chocolate. You can use any type of chocolate in this. If you want dark chocolate, go for dark chocolate. These are gonna get nice and ground up, so it doesn't matter the size. You just want about 1 cup of these. Give it a little bit more sweet flavor, and that's why I chose to do protein powder instead of cocoa powder, is because we already have this chocolate here. Alright, so now it's going to get really loud. You're literally just gonna blend this until it's smooth. So keep blending it, take breaks, scrape down the edges, and keep blending, all right? All right, this looks nice and smooth now. So we're gonna go ahead and take it out. Nice thing about doing this in a blender is you already have a bowl right here ready to transfer all the goods over. Alright, so you have two options with this. I'm going to make muffins with these, so you either have the larger muffins or the mini muffins. You're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. These larger muffins are going to bake about 22 to 24 minutes. The smaller muffins are going to cook about 14 to 16 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and cook both, that way you can see what they look like. So I'm going to fill these up. Make sure they're only about a halfway full. For these big ones, it's about 1/4 cup. Alright, so I filled up my tins. I have 4, 8, 12, and a mini, and I still have some batter left over, so this is going to make definitely more than 12 muffins. The last little bit I'm going to do is add chocolate chips on the top, just for a little bit of decorations. You do not have to do this. I just prefer it because I like chocolate. Alright, guess I did sneak some chocolate. These are ready to go. I'm going to pop them in the oven. Again, large muffins, 22 to 24 minutes. Small muffins, 14 to 16 minutes. When they're done, you're going to go ahead and insert a toothpick. Make sure it's clean coming out. And then you're going to have them rest on a drying rack after you're done for about 10 minutes. Alright, here we go. I just finished up these muffins. This is the final product. I'm letting them cool down for about 5 to 10 minutes. The small ones did take 16 minutes in the oven, and the large ones did take 24. They're nice and gushy on the inside, just like the kids like, really chocolatey, and they look delicious. I hope you enjoy this recipe, and if you have any comments or questions about this recipe, I would love to know that. Go ahead and post below this video, message us, write us a review, and we hope to see you next time.